Good morning, colleagues.
Morning, Chair.
Morning, Chair.
Welcome to our dispositions meeting.
Thank you, Chair.
Today we have a number of death claims to dispose of. Can we please start? Front desk, please take us through the first claim.
Mr. Chair, the first claim is of the late Lucky Zulu. Mr. Zulu leaves behind his parents, 4 siblings, a wife, and children. He also had 1 child with his girlfriend who is 2 years old.
Is there a nomination of beneficiary form?
Chair, we do have a nomination of beneficiary. The deceased had allocated 20% to his parents, 50% to his wife, and 10% for each of his children with his wife.
Chairperson, does this mean the nomination of beneficiary has not been renewed on an annual basis? Because this concerns me. We must make sure that all members refresh their nominations of beneficiary forms every year. I believe this will make sure that these are more reliable and will present the latest state of affairs of the deceased.
Noted, Chairperson.
Does it mean that the child out of wedlock is left out of the nomination of the beneficiary form completely? Is there any dispute regarding the paternity of the child? And what have you established as a fact?
Chair, we confirm that the deceased is the child's father, and yes, the child is out of beneficiary form. I must indicate that the nomination of the beneficiary form was completed 3 years ago.
The nomination of beneficiary form is at best a source of information as to the possible existence of beneficiaries. But the decisive document to rely on is the Pension Funds Act, particularly Section 37C. The question is, who is the statutory dependent that we need to concern ourselves with? The children of the deceased, irrespective of the relationship with their mothers, of his relationship with their mothers, are the natural dependents, and they are to be considered as such. The same goes for his wife, or wives for that matter. Any other person will only be considered to the extent that those persons are factual dependents. Chair, it is important to note that any expression of desire or wish by the deceased does not dictate the distribution of benefits.
Through Chairperson, I've noticed that the siblings are all major. Although 2 of them are not working, they are married, and there's no submission of any claim from them as to factual dependence. We can immediately agree that we not allocate any benefit to them. The parents, though, are not working, but they are both pensioners receiving SASSA grants. The degree of their dependency is therefore lessened by this consideration.
I have established that the beneficiary earned 140,000 rands per annum. I have also noted that the benefit is accurately calculated as 308,000 rands, plus a share of fund in the amount of 200,000. Colleagues, we have 508,000 rands to distribute. I can also confirm that Nest Life has already paid 308,000 rand to the administrator, and it would be paid out with the interest generated.
Chairperson, given the ages of the children with the WAF, which is 15, 12, and 8 respectively, and the size of the benefit under consideration, I recommend as follows: that we allocate 5% each to the parents. 25% of the total benefit be allocated to the wife of the deceased, and that the balance of the money be allocated to all the 4 children, including the child of the girlfriend, such that the youngest child gets most of the benefit and the oldest child gets lesser of the benefit. That all the money allocated to the children be taken into a beneficiary fund, such that we stretch the time during which the kids would be able to be looked after. When they reach the age of 18, Whatever money remains as cash can then be paid to the children when they reach that age. Chairperson, that is my proposition.
I second the emotion, and I agree that nothing must be allocated to the siblings and the girlfriend. There is no factual dependence of any kind, and there is absolutely no legal dependence. The money allocated to the youngest child will be put in the trust, and the mother will be the guardian.
Any objection?
Madam Chair?
The decision is unanimous and is consistent with the Act and the established benefits distribution practice. Thanks to the front desk for the investigation and the report. Next claim, please.